Speaking with Sarah, a 2-hour safe haven for your questions and Spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 2 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
Oh, yes, indeed. There is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM. And you're also hearing us right here on 95.3, 103.9 FM, 96.9 FM, And we welcome you here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are answering your questions, yes, indeed, all across the nation, week after week for 10 and a half years. We've been here. Hello? We've got an answer for you. So pick up the phone and call us at 888-565-1470, because tonight is the night we are clearing the past. I don't know if you noticed, but we're in the last month of 2019. Where is that coming from? How could time have flown so quickly? But I know that there are many things we've got to do. But many of you are carrying around a bag of bricks. Yes, you heard me, a bag of bricks. And you're about to trip yourself over with those bricks if you do not clear the past. So many people have rituals that they do before the new year. Maybe they clean their house. Maybe they shampoo their carpets. Perhaps they clean out their closets, organize things, get rid of things, rearrange the furniture, get a fresh new energy. We do all these physical, tangible things. But what are you doing about what's going on deep inside of you? Because there lies all of your answers. Inside you, the knowing inside of you has this sense, this feeling that it knows exactly where you need to be. And then there's that other part of you, that conditioned self, that limited thinking, that person who has a story that keeps playing over and over and over and over and over again. It's time to clear that out. Each person has had something in their life that maybe made them feel less than perfect, not worthy, not good enough. Something weighed them down. Maybe there's an abandonment. Maybe there's some harsh words that were spoken. Something that's made you feel as if you can't do what you want to do. But the universe is here. The angels are here. There's all the support that you need. But stepping away from the egoic self, the personality that's been molded and conditioned by well-meaning parents, well-meaning society, most of the time. You've learned things to be afraid of that have no bearing on your destiny in life. You've been led to believe that you have to work hard to get money, that life is full of challenges. And we become in a barrage of fear and angst and anger. And all of this begins to build up over time, almost like a pressure cooker. And depending on what you've been exposed to throughout your life, well, it's really building. And that often is the root of a lot of disease. Holding in, holding on, not letting go. So I challenge all of you to take a good look at yourselves. Take a look and see what inside of you needs to be let go of, right here, right now. Who inside of you is afraid? And what would you like to shift in your life? And if you had a magic wand, I know, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, what would you do? You see, you do have a magic wand. But there's something in the past, an anchor that's weighing you down. The ship, full speed ahead, just ready to go, as far out to sea, further than the eye could ever see, on a new adventure, a new horizon. And that anchor to the past is holding you back. That anchor to the past is telling you, well, you have divorce, failed marriage, bad relationships, difficulty, you attract the wrong people, you have a history with jobs that just do not play out in your favor and you feel overwhelmed. You've lived a life of lack, uncomfortability. We've got problems in the family, personalities. Perhaps there's a family tragedy that's weighing everyone down. And everyone's got a reason to stay anchored in the past. But what if, just what if you just cut that anchor? And even if you didn't have the power inside just yet of your own human strength to just go out to sea, what if you just let your boat begin to drift? Drift away from the shoreline, away from the dock. Just begin to go. And in the serenity and the stillness of the water, what if just right then and there, you had an opportunity to take a good look at yourself? You peer over the boat, don't fall in, and you look. And there's this magnificent water, purification. And the waves are just ever so small, just moving the boat along. And there's sea everywhere you can see. You don't have the strength or the courage to turn on the motor and go full throttle. But what if, as you're looking down, you begin to notice the sea life? Depending on where you live, maybe you see a dolphin. Maybe you see beautiful fish all around you. And just one ray of sunlight happens to hit the water just right. And you see your reflection. The reflection of you, the who you are, the who you've come to be. Not the who you've been molded to be, conditioned to be. For just a few moments in the beauty of the water, with all the sea life, the ray of sun comes down. There's a light, and it shines so bright on you. And for that minute, that moment, you're connected. You're connected to Source. You can feel the electricity of the energy that makes you one with an entire planet. What if you give yourself that opportunity to be one with the entire planet in the beauty and the essence of the Creator, so that you could see the light in you? And the water reflects back to you all your little girl wishes, your little boy wishes. It reflects back upon you the remembering of who you've come to be. And then you feel your shoulders go back. Your body starts to get strong. The courage awakens within. And you remember that there was a time, yes indeed, there was a time when you could do anything. So where was the disconnect? Go back in that moment and cut that anchor that's stopping you from going full throttle ahead to where you've always wanted to be. It's time to clear the past. For many of you, you embarked upon 2018, 2019, and you said, yay! Only to find out it was more of the same. What? And now 2019's coming to a close, and you're looking around going, I wonder what 2020 is going to bring. I don't know. I don't know if I can have a different life. It just seems to be the same. Maybe you feel like you took a step back. Or maybe that big promotion you got, that brand new house you had to have built, you got everything to the T, exactly in the physical world as you wanted over these past few years. And yet it feels empty. Go to the water. Look at the reflection of who you are. Embrace the soul of you, the whole of you. The whole of you that's always connected to the light. And remember that you're stronger than any limitation, any condition. You're stronger than anything. You have the power to rise above any obstacle that comes your way. And the more you just brush it off and allow it to just flow by, you'll notice the less obstacles appear. It's said when you look for a problem, more problems appear. But if you focus on solutions and not the fact that there's a problem, then solutions will automatically begin to roll in front of you. And you won't even notice that there was a glitch in the picture. I know so many of you have great hopes. But this is the time where we want to put our hopes to the side. Somehow, Where have your hopes gotten you? They don't seem to have that power. It's time you stand up, head straight, and you command what it is you desire. With the force of the light of the power that is within you that can shift anything. And when your mind wanders to the condition or the limitation or what is not working for you, then you'll be free. Your mind is going there because it wants you to lose yourself. But remember, you're free. Yes, I know you look at the checkbook, the bank account balance, and maybe it might not show what you desire. Or you look at your partner and you realize it's time for change. Maybe there's a situation with family and, well, the people around you have created their own story. Maybe it's a little dramatic. Maybe it's most unfortunate. Maybe some of it is out of their control. I cannot tell you that those things that are going on, those experiences are going to go away. But it's how you observe them. It's how you notice what's going on that gives them power, that allows them to be a train of thought that continually goes in your mind, building up momentum, much like the tsunami builds momentum all the way out underneath the sea level. All of a sudden, it comes barreling in and washes over, takes everything in its path. You see, your mind has that power to build up underneath the surface. And when you least expect it, all those beliefs, all those thoughts, they come crashing down around you. And then you say, here we go again. It's not my life. It's not my luck. Someone else has that life, but it's not meant for me. Whatever you've said to yourself in the past, and I speak to many, millions, we each have our story. Maybe the verbiage is not exact to what you've said to yourself. But within the message is your story. You see, we all put our shoes on 1 foot at a time. And we all have a story. And some of us need to let go of that story. We need to let go of things that don't serve us anymore. Material items that, well, are draining us. We need to let go of the work, the job that we do not love or like. We need to let it go. We need to trust that there is a better horizon. That the boat is going to take you to a new fantasy place. But the fantasy place that you've created. It's the place that your soul always knew was there for you. But life got in the way. Indoctrinations made you feel a certain thought process and way of life, so you never looked. Maybe growing up, someone said you weren't good enough to do a particular sport, or to dance, or smart enough to be a doctor or nurse. But you know who you are. This is the time. This is really the time to seize opportunities. From a planetary point of view, the planets are lined up and the ships are taking sail. And it's time for you to choose your path, to chart your journey of where you want to go and how you want your life to be. If you were to travel 1,000 miles on the ocean, the first few may seem like you're never going to get there. So when you put your foot upon the path of letting go of things and clearing your thought processes and looking inside and having some discipline in how you do it, do the work. And consciously creating new thought words and patterns within yourself. Self-talk, self-love, self-appreciation, adoration, kindness to others. Just begin to share it to the world without any opinion of anyone else mattering. Just do it. In the beginning, you'll say, well, here we are in the land of woo-woo. I don't see anything changing. Well, if you've only gone 100 miles and you have 900 miles to go on your journey on your boat, you're not really going to see where your destination is from where you are. But you know you've got a path. You know you charted it out. It's right there. It's right there inside of you. So now's your time. Cut the anchor, pull it up, let's go. Move forward. Choose a different path. And just let the water show you the reflection of who you really are. And let the sunlight light your path. And when the darkness falls, tries to creep in, remember, that too shall pass, for the light will always follow. There's nothing to be afraid of, and everything to gain by just choosing. Yes, indeed, choosing where you want to be. And everything doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to feel where you want to be. So move forward. Let's clear the past. And let's get the best of 2019 lined up so we can step into 2020 in perfect harmony. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, well, we're answering calls. 888-565-1470. Thank you, everyone who's watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope, and on sarahspiritual.com. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. That's me, Sarah Spiritual. And we're answering your questions, navigating life, and finding out from you what we want to let go tonight of so that we can step into 2020. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
Did you call me with your soul? Because you know.
For a soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach is a naturopathic doctor and holistic healer who creates a personalized total body health plan for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit naturalmedicineofpalmbeach.com. Kim addresses weight loss, autoimmune disorders, anxiety, depression, and mental health. Kim specializes in bioenergetics and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment and receive a free food sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Do you know me? Have we met before? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation, and we are getting ready to wrap up 2019, and we are clearing out some space. Time to clean out your closets. I know this weekend I was cleaning in the corners and getting ready, but there's so much work we have to do on the inside, and we keep ourselves kind of busy with the physical world. But now's the time in the hustle and the bustle to take a little time for you, do a little self-care, a little self-talk, and let's make a shift. And we're going to go right to the phone lines. And as we take a call, we are going to ask you to pick up the phone and join the conversation at 888-565-1470. And I've got to go to Broward County. And it's interesting. I've got to take a call from Steve. Let's see what's going on with Steve. Steve, how are you?
I'm doing okay, doing all right.
Great.
So, as usual, I try to get through to you once a month, and I wind up doing it.
Good job. Yes, absolutely. So tell our listeners who are maybe new to the station, how long have you been doing this?
10 years, at least, maybe even 11, depending.
Yeah, we're getting close to 11 years now. Yes, indeed. So it's been an interesting ride. So, Steve, you know, this is a time for you, too, to take stock, to clear out, and open up to new possibilities. And I know you've been running around being open and ready, and perhaps you feel like the universe is not quite delivering yet. Obviously, for you, there are some things you're working through. And when I open the energy, I'm made aware of some reunion or connection. Is there a plan or thought of connecting with your daughter in the next month or so?
Yeah, we had talked about it and what have you, but unfortunately she won't be able to come and visit this soon. But, you know, sometime in 2020, yeah, she'd like to come down for maybe a couple days.
I do see that happening. That is something I see happening maybe sooner than you all think. So just trust that it's going to come to pass. And I feel like that would be good for you to have that reconnect and be in that energy of being able to be her father. And when I move into this month of December, I see some unexpected luck coming to you. So I'm going to encourage you to think outside the box in ways that things can be fortuitous, is the word they give me. There may be a conversation that leads to an opportunity that leads to work. There may be a thought, I want to buy a scratch-off today, and you buy the scratch-off, and you win $5,000 from my lips to God's ears, yes? So be open to the promptings of the universe, because I feel as if your spirituality, your connectivity with your angels and your guides has kind of increased over the past 2 years significantly, and there's a little more prompting going on. And you're trying to follow the clues that the universe is leaving you, yes?
Yeah, literally, yes.
Yes. And they make me very aware that they're being as specific as they can. So when you are holding on to the anchor that holds you to the past and the boat's trying to leave the dock and you feel as if you're not going to be able to set sail on the life you want, Just know that even though you can't see the destination yet, there is a magnificent destination. And perhaps we may have to take a look at what's really anchoring you down. Do that work. Ask the angels and the guides to prompt you to what else you need to do within self to make a shift so that you can have everything that is there. Almost like a buried treasure awaits you. Just got to get that anchor up. And then you're going to set sail. It's going to be a good December for you, closing out of some energy. And when I move you into 2020, well, that's when we really get started on this very strong connection of self-reflection and purpose. So I believe 2020 puts you right in line with purpose. And these are the voyages of Steve in Broward County, is how I see it.
Okay. All right.
All right, Steve, thank you so much for following the show. I do believe you are one of my longest standing fans of this show, so we do appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless you. 888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to South Carolina. I got to talk to Victoria. Victoria, how are you tonight?
Very well, Sarah. I think one of your second oldest, probably 6 or 7 years, I think.
Yes, yeah. Well, we have quite the crowd here, and thank you so much, Victoria, for following the show and being a part of this experience. Victoria, how can I assist you tonight?
Okay, well, we have a contract on our house, and we put a contract on a house in Florida. So closing would be the end of February. Mm-hmm. We have the house inspector coming here Monday, and the buyers are flying in from another state. So I'm just wondering how Spirit might have any word of how it will go smoothly, hopefully.
Well, everything is up to inspection. We know that already. There's been great care to the house, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Roof looks good. Yes, that's good.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that's good enough. The important things are out of control, right? I mean, under control. But when I move you, I've got to talk to you about these buyers. So these buyers are excited. They're excited.
Oh, good.
And they're not going to be disappointed. That you know.
Right.
And did they see the house before in person?
Twice, yes.
Okay. So they're good. They're excited. They're good. They're coming in, and this seems to be lining up with what Spirit had said to you in a previous call on one of these shows, yes?
Exactly. And you even told me that. You saw me living in Florida happily by spring.
So, looks like we're on track, right?
End of February is close to spring.
Close to spring, yes, indeed. So, Victoria, you're on track. I feel like the inspection's going to go well, and you are truly embarking upon this really beautiful opportunity for you to be in alignment with a new destiny, a new plan, setting sail to new location. And this is going to be important for you, for your freedom, for your creativity. It's going to be a good move for you and for your husband.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job. Keep us posted here. We're greatly appreciative of you.
All right, and I am of you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. We're going to pop on over to Facebook before we go to New Jersey. We've got calls all across the board, all across the nation, and I want to hear from you. But we've got Micheline, Jilly, Alexis. And Micheline, Jilly, Alexis says, maybe, just maybe, you got a message from me, Sarah Spiritual. And so the first thing that I'm made aware of is this has been a very introverted, retrospective year for you. And as you look inside of you and who you've come to be, you're getting ready for great expansion for yourself on a personal level as well as a career and business level. I want you to know that the angels are supporting you, and I get a sense that we're writing down or jotting down what it is we wish and desire to create. So open up to new possibilities, Micheline, Jilly, Alexis, and know that something magnificent is going to be coming, and you'll have some good news your way and around the month of March. So thank you so much, and following us for Facebook, God bless you. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Jana Lynn Clark Lott. That's a mouthful if I do say so. So Jana Lynn Clark Lott says, hey, Sarah, please tell me, what do my angels have to say today? And she's very much in tune with healing. And I have the angels around her that are working on healing and freedom of the physical body and the physical disconnect, some inflammation, some disruption in this physical skeletal structure. Things don't seem strong around you, Jenna. And I'm made aware that there's some healing going on, and you're working on that healing. And as we move you forward into the end of this year, I feel like you begin to really set plans for you to take a trip, for you to journey. I know you're looking to get your passport stamped and go on a trip, and there's something magnificent coming for you. There's still a little more healing for you to do, a little looking after for family members as the caretaker of an elder. But just trust, Jana, that something wonderful is coming that's related for you and only you. Thank you, Jana, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to New Jersey, and I've got Elizabeth on the line. Elizabeth, how are you?
Hi, how are you,
I'm
Sarah?
doing great, Elizabeth. And how can we be of assistance to you?
Just wanted to know if I have any messages for me.
Okay. First thing that I'm made aware of, Elizabeth, is that there's a little heaviness in the heart. We've been feeling a little melancholy is the word they give me. A little sad, yes?
Yeah, but that's like the ordinary. Yeah, for me.
Well,
I go back and forth, so yeah.
Okay. But, let's not make that the ordinary anymore. Do you really want to take that into 2020?
No,
you
not
don't.
at all.
Well, cut that anchor, because now's the time that you want to claim your personal happiness. You want to focus on what you want to create in your life. And I feel as if some struggles or miscommunications in the work environment sometimes put you off kilter. But I do feel that there's some solidity, some financial wellness that comes from this work environment. And I also feel as if there's a partner coming for you, a love partner. This is something that you've asked the universe for. And they bring forth the energy of Cupid, also known as Shamuel. And Shamuel has this energy of unconditional love. And there's something about you attracting someone who has, I'm going to use the word family values that are similar to yours. So that's important to you.
Very to me.
Yes. And the way the Spirit gives me the word family values, it's almost as if we create a whole new sense of family. And it gives that warm feeling, like you're finally home. This is what is in the energy being, percolated for you. And it's up to you to put your foot upon the path and put your chin up, honey. And let's not let those little melancholy moments weigh you down, because now's the time.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
I hear the song in my head that Spirit had given to me a while ago. Love, where are you? Why don't you come to me? Love, I look to the window, watching you dance with moonlight. Oh, love, why don't you come to me and dance with my soul? That's what's coming for you. Not just any relationship, honey.
Oh, well, you know what? I did what you told me. Stop thinking about it so much and let it be.
Let it be.
And that's exactly what I did.
And now it's all blueprinted in the universe. So you never know when.
It is.
And we're still healing. We're still clearing, kind of letting go. And let's use this month of December for you to heal some wounds, some betrayal, some disappointment. It's not just related to love relationships. So whatever cleanup we have to do, let's clear out the past. Hold on to the best memories, of course. And clear out what no longer serves you. So when you put your foot upon the path, when the bell rings, midnight, Old Lang Syne plays, and you're ready for your new life, because that's how I see it coming for you. And know that you're fully supported. Gentleman steps up, Father Energy, supporting you, almost as if he would be so proud to give you away as the bride once again from the spirit realm. Just trust this.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Okay. God bless you, my dear.
All right. God bless you too. Thank you, Sarah, and congratulations on your show.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
On the radio.
Yes, we're so
All right.
glad to keep expanding here on WWNN. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
God bless you.
You're welcome. God
All right.
bless you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, well, we're not done traveling around the world. We've got everyone on board from Facebook. We're all across the planet. I've got people in Philadelphia, Maine, Florida, and it goes on and on. So I want to hear from you right here at 888-565-1470. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know?
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
And we're back here live on WWNN, and you're hearing us on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, 103.9 FM, and 96.9 FM. And we're so glad to be connecting to all of you. And if this is your first time hearing us, we have been here for quite a while. We've been on national radio for 10.5 years. talking all across the nation, answering questions just like those you might have heard. So I do hope that as you listen to someone else's question, you kind of glean a little bit of guidance for yourself. And well, we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Jose, and Jose is in Florida. Jose, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly, Jose.
Excellent. Well, Sarah, I wanted to call. I've spoken to you in the past, and I just recently started with an organization about 4 months ago, and there was some shakeups in the organization, and
Yes.
I previously had issues with my previous company, so I wanted to see what your thoughts were. What do you see when it comes to the company I'm currently in, or?
Well, I feel as if the move, regardless of what's going on in this current company, the move from the company you were in prior to this one was a necessity. It was an important move. It was a move that kind of put you more out in the world. So now that we've got you a little bit more out, there's different responsibilities, different tasks. A lot of companies are going through some major reorgs, and that's what I feel is going on. And I feel as if there's two people who are in power, one of which I believe you report to or is connected to your direct report. And the way they show the hierarchy is they're making me feel as if there's some misalignment in their plan. Something didn't go according to plan. Do you deal with a lot of numbers, Jose, or what is it that you're dealing with? Because I see a lot of numbers around you.
Yeah, it's financial software.
Okay, perfect. So I've got numbers, and I feel as if something they wanted to launch, something they wanted to get off the ground, and kind of a market niche they were looking to get, they haven't quite got everything together yet. So the way I see it is it's going to take a little bit more time. For you, I know there's a concern. Watch the concern now, because you're kind of like one of the last men in. So the thought process is, I don't want to be the first guy out. If the ship looks like it's going to go down, I don't want to know. But this is closing out a cycle for you. And I want you to hear what I'm about to say from a grander scheme, a bigger picture. And it's important because next year, for you, it's about putting yourself in a place where you're not at the mercy of as many people as you've been in the past. You seem to be in these circumstances that are uncomfortable. It starts out really pretty in the front of these corporate organizations. And then as you start to step in, wow, there's quite a lot of illusion, quite a lot of darkness that you're navigating. And I feel as if you're ready for a change in career, not a full change as if we're going to come up with a whole new day-to-day task and function, but you're ready for a different perspective in your career. And what this is doing is nudging you. The universe is nudging you, saying, hey, look, you've seen these writings on the wall before. Rather than let fear and concern grab you, Jose, give some thought and consideration while you are not at the reactive phase of what you want the perfect, ideal job to be. And begin, rather than focusing your attention on the problems that are occurring, begin to reflect and go within, look at the reflection of that water, and see you, who you've come to be, and ask yourself the ideal circumstance and position, what it would be for you. And begin to write it out. And begin to see yourself in that said position with that said salary and those set hours that work magnificently and the ideal commute. Begin to artist it out on paper for yourself. And as this artisan of your life, you begin to draw forth to you that phone call from someone saying, hey, I might have an opportunity for you. Pay no attention to everything that's going on there. They have two people who will most likely no longer be there by the time we get to March of next year. These are people who are in power. Don't know if one of them has a major stake in it, but that's how they show it to me. And then there will be more changes. But that has nothing to do with you. You're bringing it to you by your thoughts. Because they need people to do what you do, regardless of who's not playing in the playground right. But this is an eye-opener for you because stability is critical. Now, you have a dream, you have a desire. I don't know if it's to sell real estate or something. There's something else that you want to do, yes?
Yeah, I like investing when it comes to real estate or other ventures.
Okay.
So I guess I always play with other ventures on the side. Mm-hmm.
So begin to envision yourself just doing that.
Okay.
It's right there for you. But this chaos is starting to distract you.
So you're saying just don't look at it, just keep on moving forward. And
moving forward, put your feelers out. You know the game in corporate America.
mm-hmm.
So you put your feelers out, but then spend more time, rather than putting feelers out, more time in the visualization and the feeling of what it's like to make the change. Then everything starts to come for you. Makes sense, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Jose. God
Thank
bless
you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. We've got to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Joyce. And Joyce, well, she's got that Philadelphia freedom kind of feel. Philadelphia freedom. We got Joyce on the line. Joyce, how are you tonight?
I am, I'm good. I'm overwhelmed, but good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Joyce, you've called before, have you?
I have. Yes, I have.
All right. And the winds of change are still blowing around you. Is this also true?
So much at once.
Yes. So we will let you give us a question because, yeah, you're kind of in your own little version of a tornado, but that's
Yes.
okay. We are closing out a chapter of your life. And things that no longer serve you are so much in your face. But by the time your birthday comes next year, you're going to be like, wow, how'd I end up over here? There's talk of move. There's talk of change. There's talk of people. There's miscommunications with people. I just feel like everything is not fitting. Like if we had your Legos, you wouldn't have all the right Legos to fit together to even make anything.
No, it's driving me insane.
I know. And you kind of like things in order. So it's playing a game on your head. So Joyce, what is your question for me tonight?
I've been sitting here waiting on the line thinking all day, what is my question? Because there's so much, but I'm going to try incorporate in one. So obviously my moving situation is what's precedence here.
Yes.
I have to be out by Friday, I believe, hopefully this weekend,
Yes.
being rejected left and right. I know you've seen me getting a place, but I'm just in this position now where I'm very scared. I have like 2 days to get in somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then with the love thing, I keep getting signs to be patient and stick with it because there's so much potential with it. And I know it and I feel it, but I get scared and everything else. And I feel like the whole moving situation is part of it too, to a point.
Correct.
Like I'm
It
being
is.
closer.
It is. But I also want to, let's roll back for just a moment. We love a person, not their potential. Okay. Potential in the relationship will get you looking for something that may never come. Love the person for who they are and let it unfold. Potential means we're creating an expectation.
True, I get that.
Okay. And that's how you've set yourself up for disappointment in the past. And that's one anchor that, girl, we need to cut. Now, there will be a place for you to live. There will be. May you have to stretch something a little bit? You may. But I feel as if, and there couldn't have been a worse time as far as timing's concerned, yes. But I feel as if,
unemployed.
okay, I feel as if something's going to come. And you're a resourceful woman. And if you have to do something for a few days until something comes, then you shall. Rather than let the fear grab you. I am woman, hear me roar. In numbers too big to ignore. Remember who you are, Joyce. Keep me posted, but this is going to squeak right through. All right, my dear?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Keep us posted. Bye.
Thank you, I will, certainly.
Yes. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to be right back to answer your calls.
That shines down.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Phone lines are open at 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470. and beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, call in and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts.
Yes, indeed, there is a light, and we are right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And you're also hearing us on 103.9 FM and 96.9 FM. And we are so glad to have you here joining us for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we are answering your calls all across the nation. And I'm going to go right back to the phone lines and also have to answer some questions on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, be sure to share the page and leave me a direct question, because we're going to come to Facebook in just a moment. But at this minute, I've got to go to Maine. Heard it's a little chilly up there. Let's see what's going on with Jasmine in Maine. Jasmine, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jasmine. And, well, what are we cutting loose so we could step into 2020? Lord knows. What do you got to let go of this year?
Yeah. I don't know. Do you see me getting back to Florida? Or
that's a tough one. That really is a tough one. I feel as if there's an agreement that has to be made, but I still feel a lot of resistance in there. A lot of resistance. Like they don't want to budge is the word, this phrase I hear.
No, because they know that that's where I want to be there, so it's a control thing.
It is a control thing. So there are ways to plead a good argument or case for something such as this. Sometimes we kind of need to have something happening here in Florida to make it worth your while to come here, that they really can't stop you from coming because it is a benefit to you and your child.
Right.
So finding the most amazing job, maybe of some assistance for you.
Well, I have a letter from the company I worked for before saying I have a job at any location. I was wondering, do you think I should go back to court? Because I haven't gotten any child support in months, and he's not following the court agreement with visitation. So,
well, it's worth your going back and ask, is he working? Not really.
I don't know.
Not really.
I don't think so.
Not really. So the most you're going to accomplish is that if, depending on what your lawyer says, and I'm not a lawyer, so I cannot give you legal advice, but you're going to accomplish getting in front of the judge, and what you choose to share with the judge can kind of stack the deck in your favor, and your lawyer would know how to do that. If he's not working, how the heck are we going to support a child? So someone better get a job. If you're not paying just child support, then how are you supposed to feed your child? And so you have to find a path. And then the other question will be posed that when you're working at your job, who's going to provide the child care in the absence of you? And who will help you with that? So you need to have all those things laid out so you can present it well to everyone. All all right?
Okay.
And then things can begin to move. It is about control. And they themselves would actually do better if they came back to Florida too. Not that you want them here, but it would do you both good if you could come back down this way.
Right.
I feel as if it's just very empty there for you.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. But we will set this on the side, because when I look at this, next year is going to have you step into some really strong power, personal discovery. And you're going to find a way, in an unconditionally loving way, to sever this and literally cut the anchor so that your boat can set sail. And lucky for you, you can just pull out of Portland, Maine, and just kind of cruise on down to South Florida by boat, because that's how I visualize it in a spiritual way. So I want you to set your intention upon that. You know, Jasmine, you and I have known each other for a while. Since about 2006 into 7, yes?
Yeah.
Been a long time.
No, actually 2005. No, 6. Oh,
6.
I might.
Yeah, 6. Because we had just opened up the center in West Palm. So, my dear, what can you tell our listeners? You've been coming to the center. You've had phone readings. You've called in. Do me a favor. Share with our listeners, because we have some new listeners tonight. What has your experience been? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but...
You've been amazing and very accurate and a light in my life. And I'm just very blessed to know you. You help so many people, and your store is amazing. You have great sprays and dabs and candles, and everyone needs to check it out.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm really honored and glad. Actually, your name came out of my mouth not too long ago. I was telling someone the story, and kind of like, how do you know that people don't come in your life to bring people together in different circles just because we're all connected? And somehow I think the universe has a plan. And even when you and I used to sit and read some of the things that you're navigating right this minute, well, we saw the beginning part of it. We saw how it was going to begin to unfold. So let's bring a happy ending to all of this so that you can have your freedom and your son can still enjoy the company of his father, however that works out. And you can both have your own lives. And so it is. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you so much for following the show and being a part of our experience now for, it looks like it's going on 14 years. So thank you so much. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
God bless you. Okay.
If you're local here in South Florida, do stop by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm. We are located off of Okeechobee Boulevard, and we have 2,100 square feet of, well, spiritual books, incense, crystals, jewelry. We've got amazing fairies and statues. Got some handmade products as well. I have all sorts of sprays and just some magnificent items that we've created to assist you on your spiritual path. And we've been there for quite a while, and I would love to see you. And we host a very beautiful energy. When you come in, you'll kind of be feeling like there's no place like home. So check it out at sarahspiritual.com, and I'd love to see you at our center. We are open Tuesday through Saturday. So pop on in, check out the ambiance, and say hi to everyone. And I'd love to meet you personally. Say, hey, I heard you on the radio. Love to see you in person. Thank you so much. We are going to go to Facebook. Got to answer some questions on my Facebook page. Mary Lee. Mary Lee says, what do you see from my family? You know, Mary Lee, it's interesting. I see a lot of movement around your family. It makes me feel as if you guys are getting ready to set a different location for yourselves. I feel as if when this move comes upon you, it should be somewhere in the 2020 time. It's for a better feel, a better energy, a softer space. So look for the positive changes to be coming into effect for you in the 2020 and get a real sense of the movement towards that in the month of May. That kind of starts. The spring energy seems to force things to move forward and kind of make you feel like you're on track for your destiny. Thank you so much, Mary Lee Nicholson Hart, for your Facebook question. We're answering your questions here live on Facebook. If you're listening to us, be sure to pop on over to sarahspiritual.com and go ahead and look at my page on Facebook, Sarah Spiritual, Instagram, and we've got quite a bit of shows and learnings on our YouTube channel. We're going to go right back to Facebook. I'm going to pull another question before I go right back to the phone lines. I got Lynn Park. Lynn Park says, hey, Connie Lynn here, and she says, can you tell me about 2020? Oh, that's going to be my number one question for quite a while. We've got a 2020 forecast that we just put out as well. That you can check out at sarahspiritual.com. But Lynn Parkey, let me tell you something. The first thing that I am made aware of is that this has been a year of getting to know people and networking and trying to get you out of there. You've been a little stuck and stagnant for a while. And next year kind of puts you in a place where I see you navigating some things for work and career and getting things in order for yourself. And as these next 3 years unfold, so that'll take us to 2023, it's when I feel as if you're in a much more peaceful, settled state. Finances seem nice and smooth then. So whatever you're working on now, there will be a payoff in the next few years. So thank you, Lynn Park, for your Facebook question. I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go, well, I got to stay right here in South Florida. I've got to talk to Marie. Marie, how are you tonight? Hi, Marie. How are you?
I'm okay. I just wanted to know how things will be looking for me by the end of this year and upcoming 2020.
So, Marie, the first thing that I'm made aware of is that you've been learning to speak your truth, make your truth happen. You're like, girl, I ain't taking nothing. No, siree doodle. I am not playing with you people. So we are either on board Team Marie or we are out. So you've kind of stepped and taken into your power, and not in a mean way, but, you realize that life is short and you're not in the mood to play games with anybody. If work isn't kind of cooperating, you're like, I'm going to find myself a better job. If people around you aren't being authentic and truthful and compassionate and in tune, you're like, I'm done. And so you're learning to find your powers. This is true, yes? You found some spunk this year, I'll tell you. You are definitely moving up. But when I take you 2020, honey, this is where I really want to say expand, expand, expand. And they give me this idea of business ideas. Have you been toying around a business idea, something entrepreneurial in your mind?
Yes, I've been having I cook a lot, so I was thinking about, opening up my own restaurant, and I'm into fashion a lot, so I was thinking about the boutique, where I just want to have something on the side that's mine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, however you want to play it, you can go the boutique route, or you can do some catering on the side and get everything in order that you need to do that and build a business. You can go either way, whatever is going to fit in with where you are. When I spin you out, and when I say spin, it's like the universe begins to spin really fast. They take my vision and they take me out into the energy, and they make me feel as if when I take you into 2020, you're not holding down a traditional job the way you are now. So side hustle becomes like the main thing. And that's how I feel life is going to move forward for you. I am also filled with this energy of your spirituality and your spiritual growth and your expansion. And this has really been taking off for you. Listen to your prompting, follow your knowing. A lot is coming for you. All right, my dear?
Okay. Also, I'm trying to move. Do you see a move anytime soon?
Well, I don't know what your definition of soon, but they give me the number 4, so that either means 4 months or in the 4 month.
Okay.
Could be 4 weeks, but I don't feel that. I don't feel like you're ready. I don't feel like everything's in place for a move in 4 weeks. Is that true?
Yeah, not quite.
Not quite. Things have got to get put in order, so don't be in a hurry to move.
Okay.
You want to move when it's the perfect time. 4 months.
Is love going well for me by any chance?
They didn't talk about love. I think we're going to have to check on that another time. That wasn't up on my channel there when I looked up into the spirit realm. I'm like, what? No, I don't see love. I feel as if your focus is getting things in order for your life. That's where you are right now, and that's the priority. Are things going well as can be expected, but you're not going to tolerate anything that doesn't work well for you anymore.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, God bless you, my dear. Thank you so much for calling. Bye.
You too. Thank you.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to get a call from Sarah. And Sarah is in Florida, so Sarah's going to be talking to Sarah. Sarah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, Sarah. And how can I assist you this evening?
I've had a challenge in 2019, and I was just wondering, what do you see in my horizon? What do you see in my 2020?
Okay. First thing that I'm made aware of is that I actually want to go back a bit. I need to go back to 2009. I feel like a lot of changes happened or occurred around 2009 that kind of set the path of where you are. So when I kind of spin you back about 10 years, I feel as if you're just kind of getting your footing, and as if last year, 2018, was kind of the clearing out of a lot of old energies, relationships, connections. It's been a really bumpy ride, and the most bumpy you say was last year, but I also feel like there was a lot of turbulence in 2017 as well. Does this make any sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing that I see coming into 2020 is a sense of peace. Like I feel like there's been anxiety, and you've been trying to put a stiff upper lip. You've been really trying to show the world that you're fine, but inside it's really been eating at you. When I move you into the 2020 time, I see relationship, something eases up in relationship so that we have a love connection that's strong. There's been difficulty in love and a personal interaction, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. 2020 seems to even that out. I feel like there's a love connection. There's strengthening in love is how they make it feel for me. And when I take you into the month of June next year, I feel as if there's a trip that we have to take. There's a reason for the trip. Is there some planned trip that we're taking next year?
I know my friend's daughter is getting married back home in England.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking of. I've got no plans.
Okay.
But
one never knows, does one? Yes. So somewhere around the month of June, I feel like there's travel. Any opportunity you can get to travel will do you well, even if it's not far away. It's almost as if, Sarah, you need a reset. You've been that kind, loyal, steady person for so long that now you have to do for yourself what you have done for many others, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a question about one particular person, please? Because they keep prompting me that there's something else you want to ask me.
I'm in a relationship, and I've just got out of the divorce. 2017, actually, I got divorced, and I was wondering if this was the right person for me, and is there any future?
What is their birthday?
October.
Remember, I was saying I see a strengthening of relationship. I see something kind of connecting. I feel like there's a little uncertainty here. That individual is not quite ready or completely fully present to take the next step, if that makes any sense to you. So I feel as if they're not fully committal. And it's all right because you need the space, my dear. Allow this to unfold is the word they give me. Allow it to strengthen. Allow the communication to grow. Get a sense of how do they fit into the world that you want to create for yourself, because it's finally time for you to do it your way.
Yeah.
And it's your turn. So when I see that, I get so in tune with there's great, great, great peace, love, and excitement in career coming for you, that we want to put our foot upon a path that's solid in what you desire.
Yeah.
And so allow this to unfold and kind of take you into February of 2020. If he makes it through there, then we know it's something that has a strength to it. If he does not, let it go, because someone else is coming, okay?
Yeah.
But 2020 offers you great opportunity for career, great opportunity for self-reflection, finding your personal purpose and passion, and really designing a life that's your destiny. Powerful time. Sarah, is this your first time calling?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, good. Well, we welcome you. How did you hear about the show?
Actually, I just finished work and I came in my car, turned the radio on, and you were on. And I'm quite spiritual myself, so I just connected. And I've been sitting. It takes me like 20 minutes to get home, and I've been on the road for like about an hour. I've just been stopping, listening.
Wow.
And you really inspire me.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome to our family, and then pop on over to our center in West Palm. I don't know where you are in Florida, but if you are close to West Palm Beach, come visit our center. I think it's going to be a real powerful experience for you. Great transformation comes for you, my dear. God bless you, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got people on Facebook. We've got to say hello, everyone on Facebook. We've got Melanie Long. We've got so many people on there. We've got JoJo. We've got Defrick is man in the phone line, so we want to thank Defrick for doing that for us. We've got Sue White-Baisley. We've got so many people. Patricia McCarthy. We are out there and all around, and we want to thank you. We've got people on hold, 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away, because we're going to be right back.
Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water.
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul
That you know me. I am Sarah Spiritual, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on WWNN. And we are so glad to have you listening and connecting to all of us. And those of you who've been following the show for quite a while, yeah, we are here from 6 to 8 p.m. every Wednesday now. We were hanging out with you for about 3 hours for the past couple of years, but, well, the winds of change are upon us, and we're just going with the flow because we are reaching out and connecting to more people all across the nation. And we're happy to be connecting to people at 1470 AM and 95.3 FM and 103.9 and 96.9. And we've got 95.3, and we love everybody. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation. So I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got a caller who is a friend of ours on Facebook, and he's been following the show for a little bit of time. So let's hear from Joey. Joey, how are you tonight?
Well, I think you're rubbing off on me. I'm hearing a song in my head. Something's coming, something's great. It's gonna be great.
Yes,
Hey,
I
now.
love that song. Something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be great. So,
Well,
yes,
that's
indeed.
exactly what's happening to me. I cannot keep up with a lot of messages that I'm getting.
Good, because we told you that whatever...
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, and I still see you expanding onto a stage. I hold that vision for you.
Well, thank you. Yes, we were just talking about life's a stage, and I was just practicing all my accents while we were on break because, I just love to just connect with people and just make those connections. So I would love to see everyone outside in front of the stage, and I'd love to be doing this on the stage. So we're going to make that happen one day, I'm sure, Joey. And my spirit guides are talking to me about the times when you thought you were down, you felt like something was holding you down and life was going to weigh you down, and what kind of life were you going to have? Because you were kind of bombarded with some health issues that were going on. And now look at
and
you
they're
now.
Still there, but
Yes, but
they're
look
still
at
there,
you
but
now.
I'm ignoring them. I'm actually, I got a message on how to do it.
Good. Well, it's
And
important.
it involves like a trance dancing kind of meditation
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going to show other people.
Good. And you want to separate yourself from the experience because you are more than your physical body. And when we remove ourselves from the pain or the discomfort, or in your case, the imbalance, and you connect yourself to source, then you're always connected and you're always in the right place at the right time and feeling all the right things. So this is where I see a lot. And I am seeing they're giving me the, interesting. There's a getaway coming for you. Did you talk about going somewhere? They're showing a trip.
No, but I was going to ask you because you had seen a trip in January, but I don't see it being physically possible. But I do see people. I have people that keep telling me that they're going to come and visit me.
Okay, well, maybe they'll come visit you and you'll still end up going somewhere. So one never knows, yes?
All right, because that kind of like is my question. I believe it's going to. I'm open to it. Okay, I'm open.
And you want to be in the best of health, Joey. So if it gets put off to February or so, then just allow that to unfold. But I feel as if you, much like one of the other callers that I was speaking to, You need that reset. We need to take you out, drop you off somewhere else. No, we're not going to leave you there, Joey. We'll pick you back up.
No, I got it.
Plug you into some other energy, scoop you back up, and give you a reset. It's like a computer. You need a hard reset.
And
then
that's
you'll
what
be good.
2022 is about, I believe. I'm 20. I'm sorry. Look at me. I jumped to 2022.
I was like, where have you been? I know we're collapsing time in the time warp, but this is crazy. But, Joey, you are on the path. And I also am giving... they're giving me a book, and they make me feel like there's journaling. You've been doing a lot more journaling, yes?
Yes, I am. And I wrote a whole 3 pages yesterday, longhand. It was like 10, and I typed it all. I was like on a spiritual high that I could take people there.
Good.
It's a 6th sense, 7th sense. I can take people there. I was shown how to take myself, and I'm able to replicate it. And that's where I get most of my information.
Well, we're going to call it Joey's Magic Carpet Ride. I don't know. So.
That's right.
Yes.
And I'll take you with me. Okay?
All right. Well, as long as you drop me back off at the center in time to start my readings on a daily
I will.
basis,
Oh, no,
I'm
you'll
good.
be able to see the center. You'll be able to be the center. That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
But you won't feel like you're there. But anyhow, it gets more detailed. Than it's not that hokey. I got a couple of names of people that want to visit me.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Let's give them a stamp approval. Yes.
Tammy Telford, how do you feel about her? She's from Virginia, and Victoria and from Spain. I got Joshua wanting to come, but I don't feel too good so far about that.
I like Victoria. I think Victoria's going to give you some flavor in life here. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy is working through a lot, so she has to move herself into a place of being in a better energy before she comes to see you, or at least have an idea of where she wants to be in her life. She's going through some changes right now.
You're absolutely correct. And she's moving right now because of a court situation I'm not allowed to mention.
Okay.
But I feel that she's going through a transition, a change. She's the person that has helped me with my exercises to do.
Okay. So allow her to finish that. Let chaos work itself out around her. Your friend Victoria comes from Spain, and then you'll be fine. All right, my dear? Okay.
And Joshua, unless I feel it.
No, that was then, and this is now, so we're done.
Because he wants to visit anyways.
I know, that was then, and this is now. I got a new attitude.
Like I said, that was then, this is now.
Okay, yes, so we bless Joshua, but that's enough of that. So, all right, Joey.
When you're done with your show, listen to that song, Something's Coming. That's a message for you there, too.
Okay, I will. I'll sing it to myself all the way home. Thank you so much, Joey. God bless you.
Love you. God bless
Bye.
you all.
God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Jacqueline, and Jacqueline is in Florida. Jacqueline, how are you tonight?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, Jacqueline. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I've been worried, I guess you could say, or concerned.
Let me pause you a minute, please. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that they give me is that there's been a lot of changes that have happened in the past 6 months. Things are moving and changing around you. But there's a uncertainty because I feel as if we're handling or dealing with something on our own that almost seems a little unfamiliar. And I want to tell you where I'm getting this feeling from. The feeling is coming from someone on the other side who's connecting and stepping up to show you support. And when I'm in this energy, Jacqueline, of this woman, she stands in mother-grandmother figure. Personality seems like someone who had a way about her was strong and a little more direct. And I feel like she was more of the courageous matriarchal being in the family. I kind of want to place this in grandmother energy because of the persona. But I feel like she's stepping up to help you in a way because I feel as if you've asked the universe, your guides, your angels, your loved ones on the other side for help. Does that make any sense to you, Jacqueline?
It does.
Okay. So first she wants you to know that you're not alone. And it's interesting because she's sitting on this chair that in the old days, I would almost make it look like a rocking chair, but this isn't rocking. So it's a wooden chair, and she's looking out, and her eyes seem light-colored to me. And it's almost as if she's looking out, and she had her own intuition. And she's making me feel as if you need to remember who you are and your intuition, and not lose yourself in this cross of communication and opinions and feeling like you've lost your power. You haven't lost your power. I'm going to pick back up to what you were saying, but just as I heard your voice, I felt this woman push up against me, and she gave me this sense of mother-grandmother energy, so I had to work with her. So I apologize for interrupting you, but I did want to bring that to you.
No apology. I loved hearing it. Sounds like my grandmother.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. So you're a little concerned. I don't like that word worried.
Oh.
I'm a little concerned. And in this concern, how are we going to phrase the question for me?
About career, about finances, the retirement, both for my mother and for myself. Mm-hmm. And I will say that looms over me at least every day. At least I think it looms over everybody. I think this is probably somebody else's question, but it's something that I'm always thinking about.
Well, step one, everything's always working out for me. The woman I am is a magnet attracting abundance from multiple streams. Therefore, I'm always prepared and I'm always taken care of. And the money that I have will grow. And I am confident that the right opportunity to provide the security in the physical world will present itself. And I will intuitively work hard. I know my angels and my guides have my back. I know that they're supporting me. And because I am aware that I'm fully supported, I'm going to step forward in the process. I'm not going to rob my today with the energy of worry or concern. I'm going to embrace the today that I have, knowing that in this moment of now, all is well. And I don't want to lose my tomorrow by disrupting my today, because that which I focus my attention upon in the moment of now, in my today, I am in the collective energy creating my tomorrow. And then I will create a tomorrow after tomorrow and tomorrow of worries. So I choose to cut that anchor of my boat as I set sail for new horizons, knowing that the buried treasure that is awaiting me encompasses fulfillment of life, relationship, companionship, enough to take care of myself and my mother, and all lines up perfectly. This is how one begins to restructure the self-conversation so that one can become the magnet that attracts that which we desire, and that which we know is our birthright, is to be fully cared for from the universe. So trust in this knowing that you have a power inside of you, and I'm so sure that that's why your grandmother stepped up and gave me that nudge, that in this look in her eye, that she sees beyond where you are focusing your attention on, and all will be well. In the matriarchal position that she offers, she gives me the knowing that you have it all lined up for you. You're just being very myopic in how you are looking at your life. Open up and allow new opportunities to come to you. There's a financial reward, a business, something coming for you that doesn't seem very far off. And if you allow that to come to you, it will offset the day-to-day ho-hum of being concerned, and you'll be able to free yourself of those shackles of worry. It is so important that we change the mindset. This makes sense, yes?
Yes, very much so.
Is there a business idea that you're considering or something you're looking at to do?
I always have a bunch of ideas on the horizon. I think I have too many hands in too many different pots. I wanted to go back into real estate. I've never had the opportunity to. It's always something I've done part-time because I've always had to have a full-time 9 to 5.
Okay, reword that. Reword that, okay? I enjoy real estate. I'm going to attract the right clients that allow it to be fruitful and prosperous for me on a regular basis. I am the woman who is not tied to a 9-to-5 job because I'm empowered, and multiple streams of money will come to me. If I open up, my hand is in the pots that it needs to be at the right time and does not need to be spread too thin. Trust that there's an opportunity that's going to come for you that is different than the real estate, that will supplement in such a beautiful way the real estate desire as you build momentum. You have the gift of gab. People trust you. You are thorough. You are, well, a little bossy, but that's okay. You get the job done.
Oh my gosh, my kids called you and told you that?
No, they don't have to. Grandma's in the building, honey. I don't need to talk to your kids. So just trust this process. There's a great, great change coming for you. And next year is all about career, but not just the ho-hum, hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. No, it's not about that. It is about the changes that you desire. All right, my dear?
Okay, my dear. I thank you so much. God bless
You're welcome.
you.
Thank you.
I loved hearing it, and thank you for the grandmother.
Oh, you're welcome. She's like right here. I think she's going to ride home with me in the car. Jacqueline, is this your first time calling?
You probably would. Yes, it is.
Okay, how did you hear about the show?
I actually, I think they've been juggling the radio stations lately, but I usually always listen to 96.9. I'm usually at work at the time I was listening, so I might have never heard this program, but I always listen to it when I get the opportunity. I work in Dade. I live in Broward, and I can't get the signal in Dade, so eventually it chimes in because I'm in Broward once again, closer to home, and it was on, and I said, oh, this is nice, and I was listening. I feel I'm spiritual. I know I have guides. I tend to, as of lately, I tend to more so not pay attention to them as much as I used to, and I'm trying to be better about it. Yeah. But I know that, I have guides and spiritual, guidance around me and motivation and so forth. So this was, when I heard you, I said, oh my gosh, I had to pump gas and I didn't want to get out of the car, but I did and got back in, and I said, I'm going to call, and I called and it went right through. So I needed to hear, I needed to hear you tonight. I really did.
Well, Jacqueline, welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can look up Sarah Spiritual on Facebook. This is being broadcast on Facebook. It is on my YouTube channel. Feel free to go back. We are at probably what I said to you is at about the 7:40 mark of the show. So go back and listen, and you can kind of write out your mantra, which is a powerful one they gave us. It was all free-flown from spirit. So just write it down and begin to remind yourself of that. All right, my dear?
I will definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye
God bless you too. Thank you.
Bye. 888-565-1470. I think we've got to take another commercial. So we're going to go to commercial, and then we're going to come back and grab some more calls and pop onto Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away. We're going to be right back.
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. for yourself or for a thoughtful gift. There's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach is a naturopathic doctor and holistic healer who creates a personalized total body health plan for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit naturalmedicineofpalmbeach.com. Kim addresses weight loss, autoimmune disorders, anxiety, depression, and mental health. Kim specializes in bioenergetics and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment and receive a free food sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me?
And we are right back here on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 FM 103.9 96.9. We'll get it right one of these days. We are all across the nation, and we are answering your questions. If we do not get to your question tonight, then pop on to my Facebook feed and leave it in the feed, Sarah Spiritual. Follow the page so you always know when we're on. Follow my YouTube channel, and we will do our best to answer as many questions that we don't get to during the show. I always pop in throughout the week and do my best to acknowledge you, answer some questions, and I am available for personal readings. So you can go to sarahspiritual.com, and I would be happy to give you a personal session on the phone, on Skype. Makes no difference where you are. The wonderful energy will just transfer. Or you can come to my center in West Palm Beach, the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We like to expedite enlightenment. We do not want to wait. We want to make it move. So we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And, oh my goodness, we got so many calls here. I've got to go to Jennifer, and Jennifer's in Florida. Jennifer, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jennifer. So round and round you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. Things don't seem to be sticking yet. They're not falling into place. We're waiting for them. That's the first thing Spirit says. It's like she's waiting for everything to come together, and it's still not quite where she wants it to be. Is that correct, Jennifer? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when I move you through this month, it's really important. Clearing out old beliefs, clearing out, this is the topic, was clearing out the past, right? For you, it's really important, especially there's a block. And when I go into the center in the core of your heart chakra, I go right here to the heart chakra, I see a block. I feel like you say you want love, but no, I don't want anyone to hurt me. Say you want to be with a partner. The last couple of people I talked to, I can't even trust them. So I want more. No. And then you don't have relationships with the people at work, and you're not sure who to trust. So I feel like there's a block there. I feel as if you're not as open as you are saying you want to be. So I want you to go inside, and I want you to do the work. And we got to cut this cord. We've got to lift up this anchor and throw it off the boat, because we do not want to have this weighing you down. It's time for you to set sail. New opportunities, new love, new work environment. It's all coming for you. But the way I see it in the vision they give me is that there's a memory, strong memory, and I've got to take you back to, wow, I'm going to take you back to when you were about 9 or 10 years old, Jennifer. Something in the dynamic that happened that made you feel as if you couldn't trust or count on someone who was close to you in family. Maybe you felt dismissed, abandoned. Does this make sense to you?
It is.
It does, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And from that energy, the way I see it, the way Spirit takes me there, it tells me we haven't healed from that yet. And there's like a empty spot in your heart that who could really ever love you, really love you. True, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So take a breath. Because you and I, right here, you might have called with a question, but Spirit knows answers you need more than your questions. So we're going to go back in just this minute.
Target.
We're right on target. Because
Right on target.
I know. And I see it here for you. We're going to go back and we're going to talk to Jennifer for just a minute. Because that little girl was hurt, abandoned, and doesn't feel valuable. So we're going to talk to her. And then after the show, you're going to continue to talk to her. But in the time that we have here, I want you to see yourself sitting in your room. Take a breath. There you go. See yourself standing in the doorway. And there's Jennifer. She looks like she's curled up in a ball. I want you to say out loud, "Can I come in?"
Yes.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Go sit next to her. And tell her. Say, "Jennifer, I love you.
Jennifer, I love you.
And I'm going to keep you safe.
And I'm going to keep you safe.
It's okay to love.
It's okay to love.
No one's going to hurt you.
No one's going to hurt you anymore.
Mom and Dad did the best they could.
Mom and Dad did the best that they could.
And I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't know you were trapped here all this time.
You jumped all that you said.
But I'm going to get you out of here now.
But I'm going to take you out of there now.
You have made me the woman I am.
You have made me the woman that I am.
Strong and courageous.
Strong and courageous.
Compassionate and kind.
Compassionate and kind.
Loving.
Loving.
And I've been missing you all this time.
And I've been missing you all this time.
Together, we're going to create a new life.
Together, we're going to create a new life.
And we're going to find love together.
And we're going to find love together.
Because love begins with us loving each other.
Love begins with us loving each other.
And knowing we're one.
And knowing we're one.
Ask her, do you want to come with me?
Do you want to come with me, Jennifer? He said yes.
Okay. Pick her up. She's been crying for a long time. Take a nice breath. And you carry her out of that house, and when you take her out, you close that door behind you.
That door is closed.
Okay. Jennifer, this is something we should pick up on in a personal session. They're actually getting ready to wave me off of this call.
Okay. I will make an appointment with you.
Okay. Just keep seeing love in your heart and keep talking to your little girl, Jennifer. And you'll see things are going to change. She just needs to heal. And I couldn't think of a better person to heal with than you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jennifer. God bless you.
God bless you.
Bye.
Hey, bye-bye.
So many of us have wounds that we carry with us. It's so important that you know that you're not alone, that your angels, your guides, your loved ones on the other side are always there to support you. But for now, we need to say goodbye. I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, 6 to 8 p.m. every Wednesday. If we didn't get to your call, then please call us next week. Visit my Facebook page, Sarah Spiritual, Instagram, YouTube, you know the social media rat. We want you in the energy with us. Thank you so much. Thank you all the new stations that we're shining a light upon. Remember, there is a light upon you, and you are a light. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions